my gosh.
Oh!
Families across Australia are battling a clutter crisis.
This is what we took out of your house.
Oh, my God.
All of them are desperate for help.
All this is weighing you down. You have to let it go.
Peter Walsh frees them from the stuff holding them back.
Yes!
While Cherie Barber renovates their cleared-out homes. And Angie Kent brings old treasures back to life.
I'm excited about that. Me too.
It's the biggest
Oh, my God!
transformation
I can't believe this.
of their lives. 77-year-old grandma Diane now lives alone in the family home where she raised her 3 kids. After dementia forced her husband of 58 years into full-time care.
Mum's just got such a big heart. She does a lot for, the Salvation Army. She loves entertaining. She just wants to make every occasion very special for everyone. But she goes to the next level.
And clutter has now engulfed Diane's house.
There's always something exciting going on in the family. And I love decorating for Christmas, Easter, birthdays, and Halloween. I just like to make people happy.
This would be the house where we'd have our special occasions and family barbecues. But now we just don't fit because the house is chockers of stuff.
My kids say, Mum, you've got to do something because this is embarrassing. And the grandkids can't come and stay because there's no room for them. It's so sad because with John in aged care, this is a time now I really do need people because it's lonely.
It would just mean the world have family here in one place again. But Mum's quite emotionally attached to this stuff.
Celebrating special occasions and seasonal events like Christmas and Halloween can be wonderful, but not when it takes over your home, making it unusable for the rest of the year. So we need to get this selfless grandmother to realise it's quality time her family wants, not pretty decorations.
You'll notice there's only 2 of us today. Ange is going to join us later, but I see a little clutter in the hallway.
Yes.
And is there more in the house?
Yes.
Okay, well, come on, let's do this. Let's check it out. Oh, my God. Wow. Look at the amount of stuff, Diane.
Yep.
So this is the kitchen and casual dining area.
Okay.
Used to be, I'll be able to sit here before and have a cup of coffee or something, but that went by the wayside.
So who lives in the house?
Well, it was John and myself.
John's
my
your husband.
Until recently, he's had to be put in aged care because of dementia. And now I'm just here by myself.
So this house traditionally has been kind of the focus of the family, is that right, Sonia?
Absolutely, yeah, the family home where everyone congregated. But now, if we come here on the odd occasion, we have to get a pizza or something and just sit somewhere with it on our laps because there's no table.
Is that the original kitchen?
Yes.
Wow. This 1960s kitchen is a real shocker. There's barely any storage, and the raised bench top separates the kitchen from what should be the casual meals area. So I'm going to have to rip it all out and start again.
It's clearly a big house. Like, what's through here?
A lounge room.
Okay, can we check that
Yes,
out? Okay,
yes,
let's have a look.
yes.
Come on. Okay.
All right.
Wow. Everywhere I look, Diane, there is stuff piled.
Yes.
All I see is brown. Brown curtains, brown ceilings. There's a lot of brown.
It looks depressing.
So is that how you feel
Yeah.
being in this house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is that why you don't want to invite friends over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be happy again in my house. And I'd like to be able to bring my mum up, who's in aged care.
So hang on for a sec. So John, your husband, is now in care. because he has dementia.
Yes.
And your mum is also in aged care.
Yes. I see Mum during the mornings. She's 100. And then I go with John in the afternoons and have dinner with him, and I put him to bed before I leave. Oh, dear. Even though he's not the same man anymore, I miss him.
There's even more reason to get this back to its original state, because you clearly are the centre of the wheel around which the whole family rotates. I mean, look, everywhere.
There's hundreds of photos.
There is. And in another room, there's cupboards.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Other room?
Yes.
Don't do it, Pete.
Oh,
my gosh.
Wow. So tell us about this room.
It literally has become a storage space, really.
It's got every possible celebration thing, like there's stars, there's happy birthdays, there's Halloween, there's Christmas, there's Easter. When was the last time you used this room?
I can't really remember.
I reckon close to 20 years.
Really?
This stuff has been purchased to bring joy to everyone else, but it's built up so much, it's robbing Diane of her own happiness. And I'm sure this isn't the last room filled with clutter.
Wow.
You wouldn't even know it's a dining room.
Okay. Why so much?
Every Christmas, she would decorate this room, put the curtains back, and she would have 60, 70 people of a night flock to her house to see the decorations that she would put in the front window.
The kids just love it, and I love to see the look on their faces. I also decorate for some senior groups because a lot of older people live on their own, so I like to bring that to them to make them happy and give them something to look forward to.
Did you ever look at it and think, this is getting a little bit out of control?
Just now.
Okay.
Because the family are at me. They're the ones that tell me, and then I realise, since I haven't got John here anymore, I think of what I'm missing out on.
Yeah.
What we both missed out on in the years.
Yeah. Because this now has taken over your home and your life.
It has,
You
yeah.
simply cannot have this amount of stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for that?
I'm prepared for it.
Okay, let's get
I'm
started.
up for it.
Let's go.
Okay,
Make
let's
this happen.
go.
To get Diane's life back on track, all her belongings must be packed up so they can be taken to a nearby sorting warehouse. As hundreds of boxes are loaded into trucks and vans, Peter runs into a problem.
We're short on boxes. We need a ton more. Can you take care of it, mate?
Diane has lived in this house for nearly 60 years and has more stuff than we could ever have imagined. So one of the team is racing off to get more boxes. We're only partway through packing up, and I'm already worried this huge amount of clutter is way more than we can deal with. But Diane is such a loving and generous woman, she deserves all the help we can give.
Coming up,
Oh, my God.
the colossal scale of the clutter hits Diane,
Oh, no, I do not believe this.
and a shock discovery throws the Renault into chaos.
All right, everyone, off site.
Di, just throw it straight in there.
Yep.
Peter is helping Sonia and her mum Diane pack up the thousands of possessions that have taken over the home Diane has lived in for nearly 60 years. The mountains of festive clutter meant the 77-year-old grandma could no longer have visitors, leaving her feeling lonely.
I want to feel comfortable in my house again and be able to enjoy time with the family. But there is definitely no way I could do this on my own. It's built up too much.
With the last van jam-packed, the contents are taken to a nearby warehouse, where it all just keeps on coming and coming. As the items are arranged into categories, so Diane and Sonia can decide what to keep, donate or recycle, Angie arrives to search for treasure amongst the clutter.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited to find this jewelry box. Some of these necklaces could be worth a fortune. Plus, I've also uncovered some other family heirlooms. I can't wait to meet Diane and discover the incredible stories behind her treasures.
Okay, just walk with me, eyes closed.
Well, it's like Diane's been trapped in a Christmas bauble all year round. There's also heaps of other stuff here, and 80% of it has to go if she has any chance of getting friends and family back into her house. But this is one of the biggest collections of clutter we've ever seen, and I think Diane's in for a huge shock when she sees it all laid out in front of her. On the count of 3, have a look at what all of the clutter out of your home looks like.
1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Oh my God. Wow. This is crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
This could be a Christmas shop.
In total, 505 boxes.
I don't believe it. All in one house.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Let me give you a bit of a tour. First up, right in front of you there, you have over 300 Santas.
This is crazy.
On top of that, we also have Christmas decorations, as well as a ton of your soft Christmas toys.
Oh, no, I do not believe this.
And then here, we have Christmas tree corner.
Wow.
But why stop at Christmas when we can do Halloween and Easter and general parties as well?
This is just crazy.
We have DVDs and CDs here, and also stuff from the kitchen. Then there is so much stuff we couldn't unbox it all, so there are all of these boxes, all of these tubs as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Huge amount of stuff that more than fills the hall.
You okay?
Yeah.
All of this has been purchased for the joy of others.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, yes.
But this has compromised your ability to have time with your loved ones,
Yeah,
and that
Definitely.
has to stop.
I really hope she can part with what she needs to.
We have a task ahead of us.
Yeah,
Big job.
okay. Big job.
Nice deep breath.
All right.
Let's get started.
Yeah,
Come with
let's
me.
go.
Come on, let's go.
Over at Diane's cleared out home, Cherie is working out her plan of attack.
There's heaps of space now, so I want to give each room a proper function. The once cluttered dining room with its great big windows will be much better as a formal sitting room, while the long thin room used for storage that's connected to the kitchen and lounge can become the new dining room. The dated and daggy lounge room needs a big makeover, so Diane can spend time with her kids and grandkids when they visit. Plus, I'm going to rip out the old dysfunctional kitchen and replace it with a modern new one, and return the adjoining meals area to a casual spot for eating or having coffee with friends. This will be one of the biggest renos we've ever attempted, and to get it all done in just 3 days is going to push my team to the limit. But Diane is so loved by her family and is always doing things to make others feel special. So I want to pull out all the stops and give back to this very deserving grandmother.
While an army of tradies kick off the demolition phase in the kitchen, the old air conditioners are ripped out across the house.
Diane rarely used the old units because they were too noisy and expensive to run, so I'm replacing them with a new energy-efficient system, with whisper quiet heating and cooling being installed into the roof space and ducts going in throughout most of the house. But I need a separate solution for the lounge room, which is an extension to the original 1960s house. It was added by Diane and her husband John in the 1980s to create more space for their 3 growing children. As the room has a flat roof with no cavity for ducts, it needs its own wall-mounted split system.
Great. Gonna be the one here.
Well, this doesn't look good.
The removal of the old aircon in the lounge room has not only left a big hole, but also caused another issue.
There's no frame here to support the air conditioner. So what we're going to have to do is demo all of this, build a frame so we can support the aircon, clad it on the outside, clad it on the inside.
All right. Knocking out this wall and rebuilding it, it's a massive job that I didn't factor in, but it's got to be done.
As work gets underway in the lounge room,
Yeah.
Paul's worried about something suspicious that's been uncovered in the kitchen.
We got a bit of an issue.
Oh, asbestos. Ah, bugger. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the fibres. All right, everyone, off site.
Okay, let's go.
Asbestos can be lethal, so I have to bring in specialists to deal with it. And until it's safely removed, work stops. It's a huge time delay we can't afford, but safety comes first.
Di?
We have roughly 300 Santas looking back at you.
They've been saying, pick me, pick me.
Okay, well, not all of them can come home with you.
Diane's first challenge is to cull her vast collection of Santa statues and figurines.
Let's get started.
That's for me.
Okay,
That's donation.
good.
I know Diane loves giving to others, so as well as the usual donate and keep boxes,
Okay, grandkids.
I've added an extra one where she can place the things she wants to pass on to her kids and grandkids.
This guy here?
For the family.
Hopefully, knowing these items will remain in the family will help ease her into the decluttering process.
That's me because he talks. I've got to be gentle with that one.
Okay.
This one here for me,
Okay, so these guys.
mine.
But Diane's already holding on to far more than I'd like.
Be aware of how many you're keeping now.
Okay, yeah, but put it down. I'm keeping it.
All of these you're keeping, plus all of these as well. I don't want you to have remorse, but
Yeah,
I also want you to be reasonable in the number that you have to decorate the house. You want to store this for one event once a year.
Okay, look, I'll give her up.
We have a warehouse full of clutter to get through. So Diane's going to have to get tough,
This little guy here,
Mine.
or she'll never free up enough space to have family and friends back into her home.
okay, so all of these off to donation. These ones here we're going to get the grandkids to look at,
Yes,
and these are what's going back to your home for you to decorate at Christmas time.
exactly.
So you've handled this well, but we've got lots more to do.
Okay.
Good to go?
Very good.
Come on, let's
Very-
go.
Coming up, Angie discovers the incredible story behind a special necklace.
No way.
And to tackle the enormous amount of clutter,
Hello. How are you?
Peter calls in extra help from the block.
All right, this is all going.
At Diane's house, the asbestos fibres have been safely removed. And the tradies can finally start fitting out the new kitchen.
The old layout was awful, with the seating area actually in the kitchen that robbed it of valuable storage space, and a raised bench top that walled off the casual meals area. So we're creating a bank of new cabinetry with a low bench height. But as we're now behind schedule, we've got to get them installed in record time.
With the replacement wall in the lounge room constructed, the new dedicated heating and cooling unit for the room can be installed. In the new formal sitting room, Cherie and her team are debating the retro wallpaper.
I reckon it's nice to leave some of the old with the new. It's been here for the last 50, 60 years and I'd love it to stay. I'm going to draw my inspiration for the whole room from this scene, but the removal of the old air conditioner has left 2 big holes. So I've come up with a creative way to hide the repair and preserve the beautiful mural. We're using timber to make a picture rail below the holes, which we've gone ahead and patched. Then with the steamer, I'll remove the damaged wallpaper above the timber, leaving the intact scene frame below.
May this go?
No, I tell you what, I better keep that for when
Okay.
I have a lot of people.
Good.
Peter and Sonia are trying to help Diane cull the huge amount of stuff she's accumulated for parties and special occasions.
I got to keep these.
How many cake stands are you going to keep?
I'll let that one go. Let
Okay,
that go.
good, good. This one?
That is I keep for
This was
the
a
fake birthday cakes at the aged care
No,
home.
I don't think.
No, I want that. I want that. I
Pete,
do want that.
Jump in here.
I want it, Peter. Come on, look, it's only a little box.
Look at all the rest of it. If we're going out for dinner for a birthday, she will get there an hour early and she will put the balloons up and the decorations. But all of us are like, Mum, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that. We would rather you just turn up, enjoy your time with your family and then go home.
I want you to hear what your daughter just said to you. They want you and they want your time.
And we know more than anything right now with Dad that time is more
Time is
valuable.
more important.
Yeah. Time is way more valuable than anything else.
Yeah, when you look at it that way, it is.
Absolutely, that's what I want you to keep thinking about today.
Sonia's delivered her message loud and clear.
We've got a ton more to do.
Let's keep moving. Hopefully, knowing that her family just want Diane to be present, she can now power through the rest of this stuff,
We'll keep some ribbons.
I'll keep a few ribbons.
making space in her home and her life to spend time with her loved ones and create precious new memories.
May these go?
Yes, they can go.
Okay, so look, this is all that you're keeping,
Yes,
and all of this
All that.
is off to donation.
less is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's
you two.
go. Let's
Good.
go.
Let's go. Good job.
Back at the house, the 5-room reno is in full swing. With the new kitchen cabinets in place, work begins on the casual meals area.
The area that adjoins the kitchen was a dead zone, and there was both carpet and lino dividing the space. So I'm laying vinyl floor planks to give it a seamless flow throughout.
Meanwhile, the new ducted heating and cooling system is now ready to be tested.
So basically that's your temperature in the middle.
Yeah.
Your cooling and heating mode. We've also added the optional Wi-Fi, so the customer can control it from their phone.
That's awesome.
Down the hall, the dark and dated wood in the lounge room is getting a much-needed facelift.
Diane felt depressed coming into this room, so we're giving it a fresh coat of paint to create a light, welcoming environment that she'll actually want to spend time in.
While the tradies push on, Cherie needs to shop for new homewares.
To help Diane host meals for family and friends, I'm picking up new placemats and some unique hand-glazed dinnerware, which I'm sure will be a talking point at her next get-together. They actually look quite designer, don't they?
Exactly, yeah.
Upstairs at the warehouse, Angie is keen to meet Diane and find out more about the jewellery and family photos she discovered buried amongst the clutter.
Talk to me about this beautiful piece.
That was made from rings from my grandmother and my mother.
And you've kept this in beautiful condition. Do you
Yes.
wear this quite often?
Yes.
Also, I found this beautiful little locket.
Well, my grandmother there had a boyfriend and they were going to get engaged, but he was called up for war.
Was that World War One?
Yes. So he bought her this locket. But unfortunately, he died in the war. And his best friend was with him by his side when he died. And he said, tell Ida that I was thinking of her in my last moments. So he came back and he saw my nan and told her what had happened. And a few years later, they ended up marrying. And all the girls in the family have worn that on their wedding day.
No way. And is this you wearing the locket on your wedding day with your husband, John?
Yes, and that's my nan that was given the locket.
This is like
worn it.
the treasure of all treasures ever.
Yes.
Diane's necklaces clearly have huge sentimental value, but I'm keen to speak to an expert to find out what her family heirlooms might be worth. I'm also framing some of Diane's most precious photos so I can create a gallery wall in her new sitting room where these special memories can be admired every day.
Diane, Sonia, we've got a limited amount of time and we still have a huge amount of stuff to go through. So I've decided to call in a second set of hands. This is Rachel Carr.
Hello. How are you? Rachel.
Rachel's a friend and renovator from the TV series The Block, as well as an expert declutterer. We're going to divide and conquer. Sonia, Rach together. Di, you and me together. Let's get going. Off you go. Good. I've called her in because this is one of the biggest challenges we've ever faced.
All right, this is all going.
And if there's anyone who can help us sort through this monumental amount of Christmas decorations, it's Rachel.
These can go.
Yeah, we don't need those.
So Christmas, where does that come from?
She's had this love of Christmas since I've known her, and she just gets so much joy out of it. But yeah, it got out of control. We did try one time to go through it ourselves.
Yeah.
We said, why don't we do like a garage sale? But Mum gets quite emotional. We call this fluff. We don't need
This is
the fluff.
We don't need this. Don't worry, we're not getting rid of anything. Nothing that I look at and think, wow, this is...
Yeah.
But they've all gone.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what was in them.
It's clear Diane's not happy about the lack of control over what Sonia and Rachel are donating. I understand it's difficult to let go, but unless Diane can allow others to help sort through the thousands upon thousands of items, we're never going to clear this clutter.
Coming up, disaster strikes
Oh my God.
as an accident brings the Renault to a standstill. It's a hive of activity at Diane's house as the team race to get the massive 5-room Renault finished in time. In the new dining room, Cherie puts up wallpaper to create a feature wall with personality. The team construct much needed storage and new flooring is laid. Meanwhile, the plumber returns to add new kitchen fixtures.
The old dishwasher was too far up one end of the kitchen. So to make loading dishes easier, we're installing a new dishwasher closer to the sink and then adding a modern new tap.
Next, Cherie orders new furniture for the lounge room.
Diane had a small worn-out couch and chairs dotted around the room. So I selected a big comfy sofa with enough room for all the family.
As Cherie's tradies push to get everything done inside, a major incident is happening outside, where a truck has just brought down a power line.
Oh my God. Hi, we've had a truck hit an overhead wire, so we need to call a Class 2 electrician urgently. But just to complicate things, the wire is actually crossing the neighbour's property. Accidents happen, but this couldn't have come at a worse time. Not only have we lost power to the site, but the wire could electrocute someone. So the front of their house is now strictly a no-go zone. I just hope we can get it fixed quickly.
Over at the warehouse, sorting Christmas items has ground to a halt as Diane is upset over what Sonia and Rachel have chosen to donate.
We knew it was going to be hard for this day, especially with all the Christmas stuff, because you are so connected.
It's just a bit overwhelming. You know, I think, could I have used them?
All of this is in the past, where your kids were younger, when John was at home, when your mother was in better health.
Yes.
And so now you have to reinvent yourself as a person who will have friends into the house.
What you're going to be left with now is going to be more than enough for you to have an absolutely beautiful Christmas at your home. That's not being taken away from you.
No, it's not being taken away, no.
But
no.
what you need to let go of is the things that are weighing you down. And this is...
And that's in these tubs along here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Come with me. Good job.
By shifting Diane's focus to what's truly important,
Yeah, they can go.
getting her to trust Sonia and Rachel's decisions,
That's a keep. These a go.
Okay, good.
Yeah, go.
and only keeping things Diane really treasures,
I'll keep one for my mum.
we can work quickly through what's left.
Yes, go.
Donate. Okay, good. Into here. And these guys.
Donate.
Good. Yep. Okay. Check this out. 28 boxes, all off to donation.
Oh, my goodness.
And that table there
Yes.
is what you are keeping, just the essential stuff for you to decorate at Christmas time.
Wow.
We've still got a ton of stuff to do. You
Okay,
ready to keep it?
let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Where
Come
are
on,
we?
let's go.
Let's go.
Back at the Reno, the power's off until the downed line can be repaired.
There's just no way we can afford to stop work, so I'm turning to Diane's neighbour for help. Is there any chance that we could run an extension cord through your window and just keep the tools going?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. Gary is an absolute legend. Because of his generosity, we can access enough power to charge up our batteries and keep working until power can be restored.
Inside, tiling is underway in the kitchen.
I've chosen a retro-style tile for the splashback and breakfast bar. It'll suit the 1960s era of the house and make the kitchen really pop.
Next, the team are tackling a lack of storage in the lounge, as the room had become filled with clutter, leaving little space for Diane or guests.
We're using flat pack drawers to create a stylish entertainment unit with heaps of storage. Once assembled, we'll place several in a row to give it a custom look without the big price tag.
This one?
All right, this is going, this is going.
Yep.
While Sonia and Rachel continue sorting through Diane's party decorations, upstairs, Diane is back with Angie, who wants to find out more about two special items found amongst the clutter.
Well, these were candles that were given to us on our wedding day 58 years ago, and then every anniversary since, we've lit them and blow our candles out together.
Oh, I love that.
But John's in aged care with dementia now.
Yeah.
He doesn't fully understand. But this year I still lit the candles.
You did.
And he did blow them out.
And I also found this.
Yes. They were John's,
Yeah.
were given to him by his father, and they were given to him by his father. It goes back a few generations, these.
Wow.
They could be nearly over 100 years old, really.
These items mean so much to Diane, but they both need a little TLC. So I'm removing the tarnish from the brass candle holders and applying leather conditioner to the binocular case to bring it back to life.
Coming up, as the Renault team race to make up lost time, Sonia and Diane are stunned by the clutter's incredible value.
Oh my gosh, that's... How much?
At Diane's house, an electrical team have repaired the down power line, and it's now safe to turn the power back on.
At last, it feels like we've had a little win. Now with the front yard and driveway accessible again, I can finally start to get through my backlog of deliveries.
As wall panels go up to define the new casual meals area, new carpet is being laid in the formal sitting room and lounge. And modern window furnishings are installed across the house. Outside, the new furniture Cherie ordered arrives.
I've chosen this green velvet sofa to tie in with the wallpaper mural, along with walnut tone furniture, which will suit the 1960s era of the home perfectly.
Stay or go?
Go?
Mum, you don't need that.
No.
With Peter, Sonia and Rachel's help, Diane is now getting through the last of her clutter,
What about this, Di?
Oh, no, let it go.
clearing everything from old furniture
These guys here, all going.
all going.
to surplus Halloween decorations.
Hey, that's a go.
This has just totally surprised me because I didn't realise how ruthless she would be.
That can go.
I'm so proud of her. She's done extremely well.
Finally, the monumental task is over.
On the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes and have a look at what you have decided to keep. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Just that there.
That's it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
You started with a massive 505 boxes, but you've got that down by an amazing 85%.
Oh, 85%.
That's a huge amount.
Now, what you may notice is another pile over here. Rach, why don't you fill us in?
We know how important it has been for you to pay it forward with a lot of your Christmas decorations. So this is for your family to choose and take with them, and that's going to be a bit of you for them at Christmas time.
Oh, that is so good.
This is amazing, but I can't wait for you to see your donation pile behind you. 1, 2, 3. Take a look. Holy moly!
Oh, my goodness me! Awesome.
Oh, wow. We've got some furniture there, homewares, a lot of DVDs, but the most impressive thing of it all is that there were over 2,500 Christmas items. You are going to donate this to the Salvos, and they are going to resell it, and it will be the cash equivalent of $16,000.
Oh my gosh, that's...
How much?
Someone else is going to have so much enjoyment out of that.
That's marvellous.
When I look at all this, I feel like we have my family home back. I'm going to want to go. My kids are going to want to go there. I can't thank you guys enough.
The items being donated will be taken to a local charity shop. While Peter has arranged for the Christmas decorations that were put aside to be transported to a nearby storage unit.
Oh, wow. Hi, Peter.
Don't get in here.
Over the next 3 months, Diane's family can decide what they'd like to take back to their homes. The rest will go to donation.
At the house, as renovation rubbish is being collected, inside, the belongings Diane kept are unpacked, with Peter organising the new storage spaces. While Angie places the special treasures she restored, along with a welcome home gift hamper. In the kitchen, Cherie puts in extra power sockets, sets out the new tableware for the dining room, and unwraps a new beanbag chair for Diane's grandkids to enjoy in the lounge room.
Great, thank you.
Outside, a delivery of styling items arrives so they can be laid throughout the house.
Finally, we're on the home stretch. I want Diane's place ready to enjoy the moment she walks in the door, so we're giving everything a thorough clean.
Next,
Oh, my God!
Diane and Sonia are blown away by the transformed home.
Wow.
Oh, I never ever thought of a thing like this at all.
And to experience Space Invaders firsthand, scan this QR code with your phone to step inside our 3D virtual home. Help Peter declutter as you explore every room, shop the look, and discover hidden treasures. Scan now to start your Space Invaders journey. Diane and Sonia are about to see their newly decluttered and renovated home for the first time.
I'm hoping I'm going to be able to invite people over. I'll be able to enjoy myself and the family.
I feel like this is something that we've wanted for such a long time, so I'm super excited.
Diane and Sonia, on the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes and see what Cherie has achieved. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh my... Oh my God, that's amazing! Oh, I would have never expected.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow. Oh, Mum. Oh.
I never ever thought it'd be like this at all.
The outdated, dysfunctional kitchen was poorly laid out and desperately short of storage, with a raised benchtop that separated it from the unused casual meals area. It's now been completely transformed, with Cherie opening up the space to become the modern, new heart of the home.
Oh, Cherie, you've done a lovely job.
So you've got a brand new kitchen from top to tail. Cabinetry, gorgeous tile splashback, new bench tops, new appliances. You've got a beautiful breakfast bar. This kitchen will last you the next 30, 40 years.
Wow.
And we've created this seating area now that you can sit casually with your friends
Not the
here.
walkthrough. Yeah.
You've got beautiful wall cladding that picks up on that walnut of the 1960s.
Yeah.
We've also done brand new flooring right throughout your house.
Beautiful.
We've painted throughout, and you've got ducted aircon. This one's a whisper quiet one.
It's
Oh,
awesome.
that is awesome. I can't get over it.
Oh, wow.
Diane's old dining room was so full of stuff, you could barely set foot in the door.
Oh, look at the table. Look. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Oh, wow. Oh, Mum. Oh, isn't it nice, Sonia? It is nice.
It's now been reimagined as a stylish, formal sitting room for Diane to host guests.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Wow.
The whole inspiration for this room was this big mural that you've had on the wall for the last 60 years. So I've colour matched the green in that mural to the colour on the walls.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. You've got brand new carpet throughout. You've got these beautiful new curtains that let all that gorgeous sunlight through. And then you've got all this beautiful furniture.
And
Oh, look at the
so
table
comfortable
and the
too.
chairs.
I know how much you love your photos, so we've got these beautiful memories over here for you to admire every day.
Oh, they look amazing.
That's a lovely idea.
And after our little chat the other day, I've got your beautiful little jewellery box.
Yeah.
And inside, we've got your beautiful pendant and your other gorgeous little necklace that was your mum and grandmother's rings that got made into a necklace. I got it valued, and do you know it's worth? $5,000.
Oh, well, this definitely is the treasure room.
Oh, this is a treasure room.
Wow.
Wow.
The room Diane used for storage had been jam-packed with clutter for nearly 20 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
This is really
I
nice.
love the colour scheme.
It's now been turned into a formal dining room where Diane's family can come together to share a meal and celebrate special occasions.
Absolutely beautiful.
This is gorgeous.
You had an original table that was in such good condition. So we kept the table and we've added brand new chairs. We've got brand new crockery in the dinner setting. You've got the window furnishings. We've continued the flooring through here.
I love the flooring.
And you've got all this custom-made cabinetry where you can store all your platters and your fancy plates.
Even the
The
wallpaper.
wallpaper, yeah,
That's beautiful.
really, really nice. Oh, Cherie.
don't know how grateful I am about this.
I'm really, really overwhelmed. Very, 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 very happy that we can have some nice family gatherings here together.
With John no longer here in the house, we wanted to make sure he is present at every single family function.
So we've got your special anniversary candle.
Oh, okay. Oh, the binoculars.
We cleaned up his binoculars. They look as good as new, a bit more shiny.
Yes,
And he's
yes,
always in
yes.
here with you.
Oh, that is so, so nice.
We finally have a place to be, to have dinners and Christmas and Easter, and it's just actually nice to know that we can have our events here. And that, to me, is the world.
The drab lounge room was dominated by dark timber, with clutter covering the floor, leaving Diane feeling uncomfortable and depressed.
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's a bright, casual space for Diane to relax and hang out with her grandkids.
This is amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
So everything was brown. You had brown ceiling, brown trims. We've made it light and bright now. So we've painted
Look
throughout.
at the job you've
That's
done
gorgeous.
there.
You've got all this
Oh.
beautiful new furniture. You've got that big wall of storage, beautiful new curtains. We've got brand new carpet.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Wow. I don't have any tears anymore because I'm overjoyed. I can see the family sitting here and laughing, and everyone can be involved because it's just so open.
Yes, we can all sit together.
We didn't want to come here because it was sad and cluttered and depressing, but now it's beautiful and it's welcoming. It's just going to be so nice to actually come here now.
Come on in, guys. Come on in.
Finally, it's time for Diane's family and friends to check out the transformation.
Unbelievable what she's done.
I can't just take it in.
So good that the family can come back, they can enjoy themselves here, because now I've got all this space and it's going to stay like this.
Diane's life was taken over by stuff she hoped would make other people happy. But all it did was rob her of space and time with those she holds dear. Now, with the clutter gone and a beautifully renovated home, Diane, her family and loving community of friends can all make wonderful new memories by spending quality time together.
Mary, I'm going to get you.